Cardi B is facing one of the most chaotic and unpredictable weeks of her career as shocking new reports reveal that the drama between her and a member of her personal security team has escalated into something much bigger than anyone could have imagined, turning what was supposed to be a simple backstage misunderstanding into a full-blown media circus that's dominating the headlines and sending the internet into overdrive. It all began after Cardi made an appearance at a high-profile celebrity event in Los Angeles, a night meant to celebrate her success and reconnect with fashion elites. But according to multiple witnesses, things went south the moment the cameras stopped rolling. Allegedly, an argument broke out between Cardi and one of her longtime security guards after a disagreement about how to handle fans who were trying to approach her backstage for photos. Witnesses say Cardi appeared visibly frustrated, insisting that she wanted to greet her supporters briefly, while her guard reportedly blocked access and told the fans to move away. What started as a professional disagreement quickly turned personal when Cardi accused him of being too aggressive with people, and in response, the guard allegedly told her she was putting herself at risk. The argument reportedly got so intense that other members of Cardi's team had to step in to separate them. Within hours, a blurry video clip surfaced online showing a woman who appeared to be Cardi pointing her finger and shouting at a tall man wearing a black suit and earpiece. The clip, posted by a bystander on TikTok, racked up over 2 million views in less than an hour, and from there, the story took on a life of its own. Fans immediately flooded social media with theories, debates, and speculations. Some defended Cardi, saying she had every right to stand up for herself, while others accused her of disrespecting her staff in public. As the video continued to spread, even major entertainment outlets began covering the story, each with their own take on what really happened that night. TMZ reported that tensions had been building behind the scenes for weeks, while another outlet suggested that Cardi had been under a lot of pressure and may have lashed out in the heat of the moment. Things got even more complicated when an alleged insider from Cardi's inner circle came forward with claims that this wasn't an isolated incident. According to this source, there had been ongoing friction between Cardi and parts of her security detail for months. Apparently, some guards felt that Cardi was making their job harder by insisting on engaging with fans in unpredictable ways, while Cardi reportedly felt that certain staff members were becoming too controlling and forgetting who's the boss. The tension, according to this insider, reached a breaking point at that Los Angeles event. Soon after the story exploded, another voice note surfaced online, supposedly leaked by someone connected to the guard involved, in which the person could be heard venting about being embarrassed and disrespected by Cardi in front of others. The authenticity of the voice note hasn't been verified, but that didn't stop fans from sharing it everywhere. Twitter threads popped up analyzing every second of the clip, and TikTok users started dissecting Cardi's recent interviews for signs of trouble behind the scenes. One viral post even compared this situation to the time Cardi had fired a security member back in 2019 for allegedly leaking private travel details. Cardi herself stayed quiet for a while, but fans noticed she started posting cryptic messages on social media shortly after the controversy broke. In one post, she wrote, "Sometimes the people protecting you are the same ones bringing you stress, and in another, you can't control my energy." These posts sent her fan base, the Bardi Gang, into a frenzy. Supporters flooded her comments with encouragement, telling her to stay strong and ignore the noise, while critics saw it as confirmation that something deeper was happening behind closed doors. As the story kept snowballing, new reports began to surface claiming that Cardi's management was considering reshuffling her entire security team. Allegedly, some within her camp felt that the guard in question had become too comfortable and had overstepped professional boundaries. Meanwhile, others argued that the guard was simply doing his job, and that Cardi's temper had gotten the best of her. The divide within her team reportedly became so severe that her husband, Offset, had to step in to calm things down. One insider told an outlet that Offset had been trying to keep the peace, adding that Cardi respects loyalty, but she also needs to feel safe, and right now she's struggling to trust anyone around her. Despite all the behind-the-scenes chaos, Cardi continued with her scheduled appearances, though fans quickly noticed a shift in her demeanor. During a recent live stream, she appeared emotional, telling viewers that fame often brings isolation. "When you're at the top, people think they own you," she said, "and sometimes the people closest to you forget that you're human." Those words only added more fire to the speculation that her comments were aimed at the guard. Meanwhile, news outlets started publishing exclusive statements from alleged eyewitnesses claiming that the argument between Cardi and the guard had gotten physical, though Cardi's representatives quickly shut those rumors down, calling them completely false and exaggerated. They issued a short statement saying, "Cardi B values her team and takes her safety seriously. Any reports suggesting violence or aggression are inaccurate." Still, by then, the damage was already done. The internet was buzzing, and the hashtag #CardiBGuard drama started trending worldwide. The public reaction was divided. As always when it comes to Cardi, some fans praised her for speaking up and standing her ground, reminding people that she has always been outspoken and unapologetically herself. Others, however, claim that Cardi's temper continues to hurt her public image. Commentators pointed out that Cardi's fiery personality, while part of what made her famous, often lands her in trouble. They cited her past run-ins with other celebrities, online feuds, and controversial moments as proof that she struggles to manage her emotions under pressure. Yet those who know Cardi best say she's simply misunderstood. "She's passionate, not mean," one insider shared. "She's protective of her space and her energy. When she feels disrespected, she reacts, but that doesn't make her a bad person." Still, the situation has raised serious questions about trust and loyalty within Cardi's circle. A growing number of reports suggest that the guard involved may be planning to leave her team altogether, possibly after signing a non-disclosure agreement. There are even whispers that lawyers could get involved if claims of defamation or workplace hostility are pursued. It's unclear what exactly went down behind those velvet ropes that night, but one thing is certain. This scandal has exposed how fragile celebrity relationships can be when fame, power, and ego collide. Cardi, who's always prided herself on staying real, now finds herself navigating a storm of rumors and accusations that could impact her career if not handled carefully. Insiders claim that several of Cardi's brand partners are quietly monitoring the situation, concerned about the optics of the controversy. A few endorsement deals, according to one report, are on hold until the dust settles. Meanwhile, Cardi's fans continue to rally behind her online. They've flooded her latest Instagram posts with messages of love, support, and reassurance. "You're human too, don't let them break you," one fan commented. Another wrote, "They want to see you fall, but you always rise." Despite the chaos, Cardi hasn't let the drama derail her work. She was recently spotted in the studio, reportedly putting the final touches on new music that insiders say will address betrayal and loyalty in her own words. Some fans believe she might channel her frustration and pain into her next album, turning this nightmare into creative fuel, something Cardi has done time and again throughout her career. Still, the emotional toll appears to be real. Friends close to her have hinted that she's been more withdrawn lately, spending more time at home with her kids and focusing on her family life. The situation has also sparked a wider conversation online about how celebrities manage their staff and the blurred lines between professional and personal relationships. Many fans argue that being a security guard for a superstar like Cardi B is not an easy job. It requires not only physical protection, but also emotional understanding, patience, and discretion. Others point out that fame often isolates artists, making it difficult for them to know who they can truly trust. In Cardi's case, it seems that trust may have been shaken on both sides. Reports say that even some of her closest friends were blindsided by how quickly things escalated. "Nobody expected it to blow up like this," one source said. "It was supposed to be handled privately, but once that video leaked, there was no turning back." Now, as days turn into weeks, the story continues to evolve. Some new reports suggest that the security guard involved has been temporarily reassigned while Cardi's team conducts an internal review. Others claim that he's already quit and is planning to tell his side of the story through a close friend in the media, though again, none of this has been officially confirmed. Cardi, for her part, has remained mostly silent, appearing determined to let the storm pass on its own. Her latest tweet simply read, "Time always tells the truth,"